Like, once they nerfed Cyrax, Sonic Fox is like, oh, Rain is probably just upper mid tier now. If Sonic Fox says a character is upper mid, that character is bottom tier. I'm gonna tell you right now. If Sonic Fox says a character is upper mid, that character is in the dirt. So, the Sonic Fox tweet, once again, I do want to talk about this. So, Sindel is just Morgan and MK1 is so sick. I'm glad Sonic's enjoying Sindel, but I don't believe that whatsoever, right? I saw that. I had the same initial thought when I first saw Sindel in the combat cast. I was like, oh shit, her zoning looks really good. It looks like, you know what I mean? Instant air fireball, low fireball, straight fireball, like really, really good, right? Bullet hell, etc., etc., etc. Then said 100% maining Sindel. I was in such a bad character crisis, but holy shit, this character is so broken. She just MK11 Jade, but on crack. I don't know what the hell this means. Because I don't see any similarities between MK11 Jade and Sindel. Like, Jade had zoning, but like zoning in glow in shadow kick. So like you couldn't really zone her back unless you had a move that didn't count as a projectile, like Frost or Scarlet, right? Sindel doesn't have that. She don't got no shadow kick. Sindel's damage, well, Jade's damage wasn't great, so Sindel's damage is whatever. But Jade did have a throw KB. But anyway, Sindel being Morgan is pretty cap because there's cameos in the game that nullify that playstyle. If you want to just zone like that in this game, you kind of just can't do it reliably because there's cameos I can pick to just fucking smoke you or knock you out the air. There's Sub-Zero, there's Motaro, there's Sector, I can call him to just tracking teleport hit you. There's a lot of shit you can do in a lot of characters that have certain moves that deal with that, like Johnny Cage Shadow Kick, you know, characters and moves that go down, like Sub-Zero Slide type shit. Like, I'm not saying that Sindel's terrible. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, Sonic Fox does this a lot. Where they'll like fucking see a character like, yo, this character is insane, blah blah. It's just like, I'm glad you're enjoying the character, but just don't take your character advice from Sonic Fox. Sonic Fox is the greatest fighting game player of all time. Let me put that out there. Sonic Fox is the greatest fighting game player ever, the best ever, ever. I'm not finna give the Japanese gods. I'm not gonna give that to them because they're older, right? Like Sonic Fox is like 25 or something. Daigo's like 44 or something. So like you being born earlier does not give you the, oh, like look at the accomplishments of these players. It's like, well, yeah, they were playing fighting games competitively 10 years before Sonic Fox, you know what I mean, had hair on his nuts. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, that's not a reason to me. And if you only have the accomplishments in like Street Fighter in the past 10 years, then like, I'm not going to give you the grace. Because we've seen Sonic Fox do it in Street Fighter, we've seen Sonic Fox do it in Dragon Ball, we've seen Sonic Fox do it in Skullgirls, we've seen Sonic Fox do it in NRS games, etc. So I'm in no way, shape, or form trying to shit on Sonic Fox. But at the same time, y'all gotta realize, sometimes these pro players are just being humans. Sometimes Sonic Fox is just being excited about a character. Sindel is not broken in this game. Aside from, well, that's cap. Sindel is broken because of the glitches and bugs that Sindel has, right? The jack shit, the fucking infinite that she had. She's broken in that sense. But Sindel is not as good as Johnny Cage. Sindel is not as good as Kenshi. Like, there's no planet where Sindel is as good as those characters. It just doesn't exist, right? So you're gonna see, this is not a new thing. Sonic Fox does this all the time. Did it in MK11, does it in a bunch of games. Is very excited about a character. Like, yo, I think this character might be OD. This character can do some crazy shit. And then drops the character in a few days, right? Or drops the character in a week. Or might even play like Rain, right? Sonic actually played Rain in the tournament. For most of the tournament, like for those of y'all who don't know, Sonic didn't play Rain exclusively at ECT. Sonic played Raiden and possibly some other characters at ECT, right? So, just the fact that you played that character doesn't mean the character is that good. Rain was never top tier in this game. People were like, oh, I thought Sonic Fox's Rain, that character's S tier. Rain was never S tier. Never. Never. A lot of people confuse character strength with player strength, and if you're getting outplayed by a human opponent, that doesn't make the character better. That means the skill gap is crazy. So just don't take your character advice from Sonic Fox, and don't ever, never do it. Never do it. It doesn't mean Sonic Fox isn't the GOAT, but sometimes like the advice Sonic is giving out is not the advice you need to get. Like, it's not gonna help you. It's not gonna help you. Like 99% of y'all, if y'all pick Rain, you wouldn't do half as good as SonicFox. Same with Sindel. Like, it's just not good advice ever. But people are gonna see that, hear it, and try to replicate it. It is gonna be funny. It's gonna be an army of Sindel players just getting clapped. I think we all want to see Sindel get clapped, so I'm here for it. Cheers.